Alright, so now that our smears are ready for staining, they are ready for staining. And the simple stain we call the simple stain because the basic purpose is we're going to use one dye or one color to color our cells. And it's a really good look at, very quick look at the cell shape or cell morphology. Today we're going to use methylene blue, alright, that's a 1 minute stain. And there are many other colors that we can use, but in this today it'll be methylene blue. Here I have my 2 slides already. Our 3rd slide is going to go on. Be careful that it doesn't fall in. I'll put that off to the side. And then in order to color, we're simply just going to add the color, right? And I don't really care exactly where it goes. All I know is I want my smear covered. Right? And I know where my smear is because I placed the circles on my slide. Now, while we're waiting for this thing to stain, it's about a minute, right? And it's about a minute. I can let it go a little bit longer, a little bit less. It's not a huge deal, right? As long as it gets covered for about a minute. The basic principle of how stains work is that most stains are positively charged, most cells are negatively charged. Right, so it's a simple ionic interaction that allows the stains to stick to the cells and therefore color them. Right? In this case, we're going to color them blue. While you're waiting, I often make one of these things. It's just a paper towel. Let's see, about this long, fold it a couple times, and I'm going to use this for some blotting later. And then we're ready to go. Right? So now in order to rinse my smear, oh yeah, one thing, don't forget, sample side must be up, right? And I know it's sample side up because the labels are all backwards, right? Because if you're staining the opposite side of your slide, well, you're not going to be staining anything. Again, important, don't let the slide fall in. Hold it carefully. This says distilled water, but it's just tap water. We're just going to use this to rinse. I rinse the top of the slide and then let the water run down over. And then I do the back side as well. And then one more time on the top. And just like that, our slide is nice and rinsed. I tap just a little bit, super carefully. I place it on my paper towel. And then I turn and blot. Now you can use bibulous paper for this. It's supposedly better, but paper towel works just fine and it's much, much cheaper. Just like that, and then our slide is now ready for viewing under the microscope. Right? A little bit of moisture is not a big deal. We're good to go. So I'm going to rinse off the rest of my slides, and then let's see what we got.